Hi to all. Today I am going to explain about the concept formatted input and output in C. In my last class I explained about unformatted input and output. In this chapter I am going to explain about formatted input and output in C. So what is meant by formatted inputs and outputs are formatted functions allow the read input from the keyboard or the output displayed on the screen to be formatted according to our requirements. How it will be formatted means uh, get if you want an input as integer, you have to mention the integer data type. If the program needs float type of data, you have to mention the input data must be in the float like that. Okay. So formatted functions allow the input read from the keyboard or the output displayed on the screen to be formatted according to our requirement. Our requirement means it may be a float, integer, character, long double like that. The formatted input function in C is scanf. This is a built-in function. The output function is printf. Okay. So once again I repeat, if you use these two functions in your program, you must include the header file #include stdio.h. So first I'm going to explain about the input function scanf. In C programming language, the scanf function is used to read information from the standard input device. Okay. In unformatted input, I also explained that there are two forms of getting input. Giving input to the variables. The one is the assignment operator. By using the assignment operator equal to, you can assign a value to a variable. The another one is the input function scanf. So what is the use of the scanf is it is used to get input from the standard input device called the keyboard. Okay. The scanf function read information for numbers and other data types from standard input, often console or command prompt. Uh, we are also referred that as getting input from console or command prompt. The syntax of the scanf function is scanf within the double quotes format specifier, comma, ampersand variable list. Okay, ended with the semicolon. All the C statements must be ended with semicolon. So this is the prototype of scanf. Scanf is the keyword, and then the parenthesis, open parenthesis. The format specifier is placed in between the double quotes and then the comma separator and then the ampersand and the variable list. The variable list may be up to n number of variables you can declare in the single scanf function. So this is the use in the format of the scanf function in C. So the general format again, a scanf is a keyword, input format and the list of variables. Here the input format means what is format specifier placed within double quotes. What is the use of that is it tells the function about the format that should be followed when capturing data. While you entering data in the prompt mode, it tells the compiler that this type of data must be entered during the execution. During giving the input. Okay, so the list of variables or locations in memory in which the captured data is kept. Okay, the list of variable means if you have to assign a value to your variables that are stored in the memory locations. Input format should contain a specification of each intended input data. You have to mention each input variables and then input format respectively. Okay. User needs to key in data based on the format and the specification set by the program. The user gives the inputs according to the format specifier mentioned in the scanf function. Okay. I will show you in the example how you give the inputs and during the execution of the C program. So this is the example for input and output statement of formatted input and output. Here this is the scanf function. This is a keyword. Within the double quotes you have to give the format specifier. Okay, once again I show you the syntax. Scanf is the keyword and then within the double quotation, format specifier will be given, and then the comma specifier and the ampersand. This is the address operator here, and the variable list. Okay, so this should be here. Scanf is the keyword, open parenthesis, and then within the double quotes here the mod symbol and the D is present here. This is the percentage D. This means integer data type. The percentage D means integer data type. This is the format string or control string. Okay, in C. And then this is the variable name A. This is the ampersand. Without ampersand, if you give a variable name, it will give you an error message, because in memory the values are to be stored in a particular location. So you need this address operator, the address symbol ampersand. Okay. So in C, while getting inputs from the keyboard, you must give the variable name with the address symbol ampersand. From the keyboard, the user gives the value 10. So the 10 is the integer data type. So here this percentage is given and the value 10 is stored in the memory location in the memory. Any memory location in the memory. Okay. This is the example of the scanf function. So this is the general format again. This is the scanf keyword and the format string, comma, and n number of variables you are declared using here, ended with the semicolon. So this is the example scanf. Here you can give any number of format string, but you have to match the variables. Okay. This one is the integer data type percentage D. This is also the percentage D. You have in this format string, you no need to give any space between them. Without space, you have to give the format specifier, but here you have given a separator for each variable. Here this ampersand value 1 represent a one variable. This is another variable. This is separated by comma, but here the format specifier need not to be separated by a comma or a space. Okay, if you give any space or a comma here, it will display error message to you. So this is the percentage D. This is called the modifier format specifier. This referred this value 1. This specifier refers this value 2. So formatted input means you give input values according to the data type. Okay. So example, consider the following data: 50. The value 50 is the integer data type. The value 13.45 is the float type. Here the value ROM means character variables. Okay, you have different type of variables. Like that, you have to use different type of control string or specifier. This is possible using a scanf statement, but by using an assignment statement, you cannot able to give these values. These different type of values are not assigned in a single statement. But by using a scanf function, you have to get different data by using a single statement. Okay, scanf stand for scan formatted. This is the built-in function. Scanf can be used to enter input data into the computer from the standard input device, that means a keyboard. With the use of scanf only, you have to get input by using the keyboard, that means the prompt message. This is a format specifier or a conversion specifications. For decimal or integer, you have to mention the percentage D. For the string, you have to mention percentage S. For character, percentage C. For hexadecimal, percentage X. For unsigned decimal, percentage U. For floating point, you have to mention this specifier percentage F. For scientific notation, percentage E. For pointer, percentage P. And for mod, double mod symbol here. Okay. So and then here this is some of the formats used to giving inputs. For the first one is percentage WD. This is used if you use a percentage D, thus input will be in the integer format only. So format for integer output here. Here the W means is the width of the integer, and the D means the conversion specification. Here this is another example. W.CF. F means for float, W means width of the integer, and after that the C specifies the number of digits after the decimal point. Okay. F specifies the conversion specification for the float numbers. And then this is for the character mod percentage symbol. W means the width of the total characters. And then after point, the C means C are used to displaying leading blanks, and S specifies the conversion specification or the control string. This is all the formatted input. This is the character data type. This is the float data type. This is the integer. This is the string. Okay. You have different types of variables. These are also different types of data types. Here for the character you have to mention WC. Here the normally we have used percentage C for the character, but W means the width of total number of characters to be outputted. Okay. And then for the real numbers, percentage F is used. Format specification, percentage means the format specification. F means specifies the real data to be read. Okay, real data means it is not integer, that is the floating point number that is mentioned by the F. The mod symbol means format specification. So here also you have to, for the integer number, you have to mention WD. Normally we have used only percentage D only. Suppose if you want to display the accurate numbers of output, you have to mention the width of the numbers to be displayed. Okay. So here the percentage means the format specification. W means width field, number of numbers to be displayed. D specifies the data to be read as integer. Here this is the percentage WS. This is for the string data type, which means number of characters to be displayed. So once again, this is all the format specification. For integer percentage D, for short percentage D, unsigned integer unsigned short percentage U is used. For long percentage LD, and then long assigned hexadecimal, long hexadecimal, and then octal, long octal. For these are all the control specification for the different data types. Okay. This is the printf. The next one is the printf statement. The first one I explain is the scanf, that is for the reading data from the keyboard. This is displaying data to the screen by using the printf statement. Printf is a predefined function from the header stdio.h. Printf is used to write formatted output to the console. Console means the screen. Example, printf. This is the syntax printf. Within the parentheses, within the double quotes, what data, what type of information you have entered will be screened in the screen. Okay. So within the double quotes here, I typed hi there. So this will be displayed in the screen. This is my age is percentage D. You have to mention this percentage D. Percentage is format specification. D is for the data type integer. So the output value here is the 23. So the integer value is displayed here. My name is 23. Okay. So this is the syntax of the printf statement. Printf, within the double quotes you have to give string literals that will be displayed in the screen. If you want to display the value of the variables, you have to mention the format specifier. Okay. So this is the general format of the printf function. Printf format string, comma, and then you have give the value, a number of variables here. So you have to mention this format specifier to display the value of the variable. Here this is the output, sample output for the formatted integer, float and strings. For the integer, the data given is 512. If you give in this example, I mentioned this percentage WD. W means 14 spaces is allotted here. D for the integer data type. Okay. So here in the output example you have seen there are the 14 places, but only the output is the 3 digits. Balance are at the blank spaces. This is the right justification. If you want to display the output in the left justification, you have to mention the minus sign before the width. if you mention the minus